MotorWeek is made possible by Auto Value and Bumper to Bumper and TireRack.com.
While the Mini Cooper has certainly grown in size since it was reborn for 2002, it has still been able to maintain both its cuteness and playfulness. Well, an all-new 4th Gen Cooper arrived for 2025 with upgrades in tech and refinement. So let's find out if it's still up for a playdate or if it's all business now. Yes, the Mini Cooper has steadily increased most dimensions, but what hasn't changed with this redesigned 2025 model is that it still puts smiles on our faces every time we slip behind the wheel. We were super excited to see the rebirth of the Mini Cooper back in 2002 when new owner BMW was looking to latch on to some of the VW Beetle nostalgia that was sweeping the globe. We liked the rebooted Mini so much, I actually bought one of the first ones to make it to our shores and still own it. This 4th generation Cooper hardtop 2-door is almost a foot longer than that 2002. But as it has grown, proportions and silhouette have remained the same, so it looks as charming as always. And to keep you from noticing the growth spurt, Mini seems to have doubled down on brand hallmarks, exaggerating the octagonal grille and matrix taillights, plus more customization options than ever. Hardtop 2-door is the name, but for practical purposes, it's a 3-door hatchback, with a liftgate hiding 8.9 cubic feet of cargo space, 34.4 with rear seatbacks folded. For us here in the U.S., no more 3-cylinder engine. Now the choice is between a standard 161 horsepower 2-liter turbo 4 or this Cooper S's 201 horsepower version with 221 pound-feet of torque. Inside, it may be more of a minimalist design than before and perhaps a bit more upscale than cute or playful, but it's still quite an immersive experience with ambient lighting to match your Mini experience mode. Lots of funky materials remain, and the center infotainment screen goes full circle touchscreen and now sits in front of the dash rather than being integrated into it. The new Mini Interaction Unit is not the most intuitive to use, and it also includes all driver info with no gauges behind the wheel. But a head-up display is available if you want to keep your eyes looking forward. Up front, it feels even roomier than before, though rear seat space remains very limited. Below the round screen is a small control pod that houses the start switch and a toggle for gear selection. It still feels like you're getting away with something when you're driving this go-kart around on the street, feeling quick and nimble in just about every situation. No doubt a few enthusiasts will bemoan the fact that a manual transmission is no longer available, and it does take some of the engagement out of the process. But we have no real complaints on the operation of the 7-speed dual-clutch automatic. And the Cooper S suspension doesn't seem quite as harsh as it once was, providing a much better balance of comfort and performance. It still felt absolutely planted through our handling course too. No body roll to speak of, and grip was plentiful as we were absolutely flying through the cones with no understeer or oversteer. Steering was quick, responding immediately to even the slightest inputs. Yes, even with some weight gain, Mini has worked its magic once again. It's a bit less of a thrill ride in straight line runs, as it doesn't particularly enjoy being launched hard. We battled torque steer and some hesitation to get going, but it did become more lively as we wound it up, and 6.4 seconds to 60 is quick enough. Automatic shifts were fast and firm throughout the 14.7-second quarter mile, finishing at 98 miles per hour. Engine noise was subdued, but there was some pleasantly aggressive sounding popping and crackling through the exhaust. Braking runs were extremely consistent, with smooth, controlled stops, only 105 feet from 60 miles per hour. Government fuel economy ratings for a two-door S are 28 city, 39 highway, and 32 combined. We averaged a good 33.6 miles per gallon of premium. Cooper Hardtop two-door pricing starts at $29,945, with the S at $35,595. Max Fun Mini Footprint has been the mantra from the beginning. And while that footprint has gotten bigger, the 2025 Mini Cooper has also only gotten better.
The MotorWeek app, which includes our latest reviews and feature stories, is now available for mobile devices.